Abusiam Yadam live our home based TV so hello gorgeous and a paid message so the better pass and said nay late no boy ya pekay nanga hello gorgeous we are live now when him say the machines na ya juma internet to the via na machines no agene ho eno so nti na ne em say ya delay kakra bi na ya tena say edi message say wo so benya bre na wo de wani edi nkomodi no anase nkomobo no achi edi amaye wo comment na fie na hwe sanse na dodo na menim sam wo fie pa sanse nsuo na to ano odin ye na so no ya de adwuma na to ye mo say be som Ghana no na wo say ne ya do favorite show hello gorgeous ya de bro nti message so be through the no bi so afro bi na ye nyina so ahwe e de abom ye me asantewa Julius and then come on ye be bono abusia ye bisa se wo ba e de na besi ma oba be ma tini sika dia ware no oba no betini disrespected be ma no se be ma ti sika dia ware o de na besi pa so oba enim se nko ye good girl once before and as a good woman once before wo betini adane mo kan say kairi bom bom marriage ata e wo fie na oba disrespecting kunu say na sha ase free ye ana say e ba ne say e na sade no timi kokosi fie e na ye ni san komo no ye hwa de say suban no e ma na wo mo ho dada e na ya no mo hide sans wo mo pe kunu ndi ana eti wo ware wo wie na de ka wane hye ne wie a ho na wo be show ne real character e de a kire ana oba bi wo ha na wo ye good girl Berma bi subai binti e na turn no to who she is today ya mo san komo we na emre no so ya pe be ahoma no e de atom na so watimi aba mu bi na wa kire wa atone e de afa ho e be bo obi ama na ware atimi aso bi em san so obi wo ho na ware adija all because of say was ne yire asesa abusia fe ye mre fi ha sei na mpanifo ene ye ne omo betwehwe nkomo no ni wo mo so emfa enchero ene ye be fi ha sei ya ye wo eye girl a pamka sister in any ending sister ile yes aka ketua bi na okoye lawyer na onya lawyer no so ya na asesi ade o media personality a just one ye nyina na ye atwuma e wo media ni mu nti ne girl so e kan ye ho e wo fie ha sei sa so na be ma ba ko ne woda ye ntem ye san wo chi no enya asam ketua no e Francis ye Kojo Tete wo be fie ha sei ya na just production heads no ono so e ba ko e wo fie ha sei Francis so ajoin ye wo ba ho first one no ba ko so ajoin ye akua adepa sister hu of papa na akosua adepa one so ye media personality na no pay sampani for we never boy na sankomo we etimi eti na ososo no emre ni du ani e bia homa no di atum na so ajoin ye e wo studio ha say empani for ma nyina akwa Dabi Saving what you shot, and sure not to say, evening I, it's almost what is highway be shabby.
Ya ubido.
Me mamunina aquaba.
Ye juice, and that's
anti come.
Yeah, Joe, so.
You, yeah, shan't come on, I say. Me person be home. A man casano by nature, naturally. Are women disrespectful? Say, oh, my emwadi. Me person be home. I know the reason why I may be such a question. We are bending whilst the conversation is going on. But make sure I say please so I could share.
Me that say any akwenya mo dia my that's the first one say.
Okay.
Say ye ka say oba e disrespectful ana ubisa metimi aka say ye 500 people are benya 50
project mommy.
Ye benya 50 out of it.
If I'm 100
ye benya 50 respect 50 disrespecting. Saying that no most Mr. Ayana say what we need to form girls na aya kakra e warm feel no their background is strong a little no their character is different from almost by different from oma ebi any feel no obi o wa onim say ebi o fie enti so oba ne be ma ne control na onpe enti ye benya bi musa.
Wait,
we get some numbers.
Did I miss something? O say, woman bibi wo mu fie no.
Yes.
E yo mu na emu ade ana say wo mu a hwe ni o mu fie no.
Some.
Which is some?
Ebi mo.
No, make it clear. Wo mu a e wo sika no e na emu ade ana wo mu a hia wo mu no wo nse emu ade san ka ho.
Omo a hia wo mu no ebi mo character e wo form kakra.
E wo form na chere say. I don't understand.
Because me said I need by me so my good so I don't know where you
come from. And I make her say, Oma, Omu Nibi no. Yeah. Yeah, Omo no who said they are humble.
Because only Mystica.
Their character is different from the one that Omochi will be. Obo and the chi will be the entire maker and say nature will be on per control.
Okay.
What I say?
Right.
On pesa bema besha so the only become and no expect to say bema.
It's one of very disrespectful.
So, Akusia Miti was here. Not just a man any bino. And I humble.
Yes.
She's humble because Onibi.
Yes.
Since I'm man and members can for the warrior movie and not for a good attractive consonant. It is after that the real you is coming out. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying, a bit more Oma Omunibino. Obo how when you drew that level now, Otimisa. What I say? It's a no so I drew Omo Moscano. And so Obo and so to me maintain the one or Tiana till end.
And see, as he can form money, do one I more.
Yes.
Okay. And here for no so no Sebi. One more behavior say, Womubu, dear. But don't one also the yes career, not the true character, no, I shall say. Pampa. And I don't say more. But she's making sense.
Darby, me, Jane to move because, you'll be on board.
Okay.
Sometimes one person will push certain narratives. Say all kind of unisika, sika na ibia background. Who say be more educational background and now more family, you know, affluence in the idea. Obi to make us say nothing na ya obi kokoti ni idea, especially with environment. But me mean to me was umboade. What you say and they say about our race, so I say omu society omu expecting certain behaviors from emba. Yeka submission ni one night. Say when you journey money, say who sin in your money near. Then to be or say sana any mindset. Once our ban and yet those kind of things automatically. Hey, and they will see can't now yes sir. And our education to now yes sir. And I say it now yes sir. Yes, there's some pick. There's some pick. You know they can say nothing now yes and now yes. But and some who say mistake I am bema be and some who feel say Obabia are the same, which is a big mistake. Okay. Yes, yeah, na yeti hand say yes, yeah, share to Obia ba happy be home or more we in ban. But the be show you say na our address we but that honor ended. The next thing your personality or childhood traumas or all those kind of things are different. Okay. We are raised different. They are raised different. To be very responding according to Senga.
Okay. So there is nothing like say a man naturally we don't respect.
I don't think so. And now, say you buy your cry. Maybe you see your side of the world, even Africa. Say now, what to man? It is to a point say. To me even speak up about a day how it's almost to make us say, hey, or by way now. Or mind material, you know, on casa, you know, see, obviously, like, or be keeping home near the and Barbie brain, or more side, and I face because, naturist, carry babies, or your womb, automatically with the hormones and everything. Who was that? Is it a badai? Who hotter that? Okay. Into a bedding for, or unless there's something on baby how. Okay. Naturally, and guys say, yeah, naturally, was sad and to treat people nicely. A bit extending to Ukunu and our boyfriend and now baby. For somebody like that, it's about that disrespect. Let's just say, baby now here.
Baby, I could trigger.
Yes, and then before we draw a crowd, I bet tolerating them be brain to draw her pair.
Okay,
that's it.
It's name is a man in the definition. Almost so it's me a day a car. And if man insanely be a cause why I say man be naturally women are born to be disrespectful and their money because a man be over Francis.
You?
Yeah.
That's it for this topic. Well, Ohima can asimbi I am saying I say ambe yi. Okay. Say offer and 400 and see one man. Yeah. Ubenya 50 year okay. Ubenya 50 year what the other side. Okay. Now so ubehu bibi now when we say a negative you compare it with another which is positive. And now the better say suban we here. Okay. Now when it comes to marriage, yemienu a yekɔ ware no yefi different background ana yeba me fie me de mensa le didi wo fie o de atre ne didi so if you are looking at ye share from that same point obeka say bia wo de enye ebeka say me so me de enye okay o mention point bi a e kire mba na o mu fi a wealthy home no eya o mu suban enye it's because bema na okofa no em feed that point na o no free over ye no eti no obeka say ni suban enye okay o free fie bi a o mu cook omo driver omo wo domestic staffs e wo fie bema wa be fa no eni sa microphone bi wo ho no okay so you might see a different person in her but ankokofa ono ni range nso a anka enko yesa
because omo ye
what I say okofa ni range a anka ni range no nso ye obi a he is focused on business enti onko demand domestic choice bebre emfi oba no ho enko ma oba no sinto enko shu what I say enti no obeka say or you rude but in actual sense nso ebi nso you rude okay and only 50% no can say omo wo no
right
let's ye hu say behavioral character na ewo bi am
okay
obi a ye nyina enye pe okay ena ewo obi am no so no eso de obeye eso de ma bi we be ye be trigger no eso de madam so be ye be trigger no wuti we bibi wo ho no ma madam betimi ateki ya wo ntimi nteki
exactly
what you say
I mean sometimes in as much as you're cool me I'm very cool but something happened I realized that hey you know it can get to some point you know you will not be cool again the moment you trigger that thing that will come out of you it will shock you
oh you mean me need Juliet ko assignment in Bima this year me say Juliet na ye nim no office on me no ko at nti akuna me hwehwe ka nim say Juliet
talk about that best boy no the thing is that you see you can be as good as whatever the society expects you to be. Me, I'm very calm today. I don't mean how to describe it to, but also be to me push you to the wall, and the worst thing will come out of you. Something that you least expect to say, oh, crowd to one crowd, or that trait in you. Okay, so my next question is: at the end of this year, a good woman, I ain't name himself about papa, a virtuous woman. First of all, can she ever be disrespectful?
Yes.
It's
possible. Everybody has that trait.
Yes.
Okay. You auto ball, elbow waller. You see the speed at the banner.
Okay.
It is proportional to speed now. Also the toe, you know.
Okay.
Okay. So, despite Obiani tendency of being cool, auto bono na a reach the limiter a brone DSOA.
Very active.
Or very active.
Okay.
Well, reactions begat reactions.
Okay.
Actions
begat reactions. Right.
Right. Yeah. Time meeting. Let's move fast.
Speed near away. Pressure na. O partner no. In this way, we say Obama. All right. Obana o kano. Obuade na. But pressure Obama na de tono so no. And the betchere ni limiter or the be bounce it out.
Okay.
Okay. You mean eno nchire say nipa boni ni ho. Boni no ho. Nipa bi a ombu ade wo ho no. But majority of them no, it is out of more our packing into it. Bag is suitable. O tumu a fefe but o packing yama na blue limit so well, the zip will misbehave.
We are talking about this because guy be complaining to me say, yeah, Tihani, you can't a favor ma, but Owari or Bani, a very good woman. See our sister. She's so disrespectful. Oh, who baby a girl go for free. That's where we're discussing this topic today.
Or no, Owari or Bana or yet so disrespect or yet respectful no they no cool you know. Dane or yeah no. That does not take the fact to say some.
But she used to be a good woman. What happened?
No, you and
good woman was taking all his nonsense.
Good woman and disrespectful woman are not
so
the
can
same
the man
thing.
say the woman has never complained about anything
To him before.
But you are a good woman, a virtuous woman, so you have to take
So
it.
you can't
woman
be
can tolerate
disrespectful.
everything.
You can't be
But
angry.
I want to swear.
Oh,
And
no.
penny for can't be said. It's so tired from Chenia.
What you
Or
want?
Jiwo.
Okay.
It's Wajia, 1 minute, 1 day per year, mamma, and no pubai. What I say?
Really?
So maybe a word, dear Bama, eh, ain't here, a man, take that steps, no.
Yeah.
One, maybe worrying not only a massam. Oh, you're faithful to her. But the Drew baby now won't send them do up beefy. A bit more Jane say my own one, them at all wavy. We had them won't see me go. And now quiet and go say, Becca say, Usubanti, into near Mayan Yamepe, to bore her or your massam. Almost on to me. Because always a complaining, Maybe I don't complain, comma. Bam or before fry, or Becca say, or tongue. And to know. Simple say or not to beg your wadia also obey Jania or yano. And now maybe in terms of sorry you chop money. First we baby to baby no assessor.
Me assessor as a good woman, what do you do?
Oh, yes, I so yeah, Juma.
Me yeah, Juma. But at least maybe no me support
Is it not
but
almost a
be
bad
man
man
chai cry. Aha. Wow, everyone with chai cry. Ye will be bisa say assessor, but ye won't kwala. Ye fancy on kwala 3. So say mitua rent, mitua water bill, light bill ni bibia. As a mitua school fees, my provide aduane wo fie. And to say yes san money na na wo be man people on farm me. Na wo san ye masema. Who be then? Me am
Mammy say a bad disrespect Ubia was sending or no.
Or disrespect.
Yeah, can be say societal expectations no who your bema now feel say because okay make me be na me date you be they be me koni fear na or yeah if you need any na me person me boa no sit somewhere and don't men near she me be get used to it until me near she na one day me be son for tissue and he just went off or came. Aren't you a woman? You cannot do anything. I was like, you stopped me.
Right.
Once it's a bus, I'm my drinks aside immediately. And I was done with the person.
Yeah.
If I stayed with him, I would.
You are done with him because of that statement.
Yeah. Because I'll catch him and say, aren't you a woman? You cannot do anything.
But this not these common things are
happening.
Why would you leave a man because you complain about
say already before Obibe do certain points or make decision or working out no.
Okay, so then it's not just this one.
In relationships, we ain't tolerating because we are two different people. When you can be send your ODD, if you send your or maybe I'm not calling needs. What I said, but now you're tolerating. It's not. Ye team no nti asemba ye tena na ya discuss say na bia obi abe hu say nobody's been taken for granted. What I said, me come asema utumi tie what I say, oh okay, understand where you're coming from, maybe next time me in the same obi a feel say problems no by ye discuss it but a due point and disrespect bamwa e bia for the main thing cheating.
Okay.
That's the most biggest thing because in the relationship their problems will be brave. So they swallow a lot. Okay. But the biggest because once you be dating, now what they say, "Yeah, won't me pay." So you're worried, but yeah, because relationships are so different. There are different types. People are open one, you know, also you be super for also. People are just for sex and yet relationship. But once you are defining, say many no. Once we call out of a contract, once we break here, then just say watch it.
Right.
But there's a point where me to me no na me will be for and say me cheat here but only. But once you have decided as the two of you are, you cannot break it.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, see abuse, mental abuse.
Okay.
Some in Burma be what was almost treating in Bano. It's like okra uyekese. Type of thing. Only made and Obi got me the how can like was say the
I've
yeah, and go for year,
but that's crazy.
Omukadibia was born near the Utidibia, and that's the thing they be cool about. So, Obama only know how you na man or who nakedness was catch up. Was it born or to catch up?
So, why would you sleep with him again?
So, so because and this all now some guys are on one meeting girls are or more is no to make a chance or more bomb clear. But when on count, but if you want they are more argue no, now I throw into you, and that's the most painful one. Say what or the idea, they say that when because definitely no. And of course, the Obana sin or on one special center or whatever. Sometimes to be to me is stronger. Sometimes to be to my infection. It's an AM common.
Sister, will be a crowd any problem there. If you are meeting will be for.
And it's possible. Yes, into the Western will be to me there. I will be Oba what's the
Juliet, you all can in her submission or can say be about her past relationship. Okay, say now we are let's not forget Adebahu.
Okay.
Red flags never turn green.
Right.
And this is a traffic light. I saw red, a bit so green. Into the assembly see Bakwa, sit down, talk about it. So when me and Tanasi and come one same. Not even repeat again.
That's the right. In to make us say, oh, we're light.
But in all our discussion, let's not put away say born in Niho or born in Niho.
Right.
Obi wo no man, no matter how good obey man, no matter how directive obey children need the she will still be senior.
So that leads me to my next question. I'm maybe sir. I'm saying Francis I remove. Now maybe maybe say it's every time I buy disrespectful be NHS bear man fault, bear man no trigger no anger into all day yes and now also be what power there. When you who bear man who you never get no or who proclaim you. So what I say, I will be so what or was the catcher who bear man. Can't it be the problem? And now it's always when bear man bear ya they be a man how banner or banner. Ever shall say in so tie up on Chenia a pretty much war. And now come to fight with you.
And they be as I said, be a bear man, but yeah, can relationship into definitely context now, yeah, can into no one say more majority of the problems, they be a bit free the other side because a relationship.
Right.
Also, but me can
not just relationship or marriage.
Is the same.
Right.
Relationship, marriage is just making relationship official.
Right. But you see, a part of when you say relationship, and you almost a boyfriend.
And you're married. To me, Castle will be warranted in a relationship, many important.
Right. So you tackle the question.
Yeah. So relationship, your relationship, but marriage will be official. But my point is, say because you can't about that context until most of the time no issues never pop up no. Ube blame me. Beman more because like I said, even though problems were on, say only obi wo na mo feeling like we a team. To make us say oh we problem me to be problem to make us even though say they me femu no e bia to me mboa me ana unti ase a eyen komo it's so intentional every time say once a week go mutinasi na o discuss it. Say any issues are me fame and when I fame and when I ye both ye fame until ye won't say ye until one thing ever ma or barber started say or active fan is when Ophelia say you don't hear her, you don't see her. Also be like I'll mention the other person I make kind. Not other things than me. Me son is me hand me call me and me taking care of me transportation maybe also me beside anything because if I was also going to go according to societal way now walk as a me ba me nyesho me to me can say also one man musica. So me so me to me the and was then I'm in my right because that is what you are fan say be man be sure ba na oba no so be cooking ni ade but me man fast am but who no oyi ni na sin chen. And I focusing on what society expects me to do. The same thing that will stopping me saying me, you know. A boss and just say, me for me. You are just seeing a woman, an African woman. They say so yesterday. It will be only say there. A better points car. Be jackasa.
And then me,
yeah, because they are point out kasaka say oh yeah dede. Most men, African men, are not trained to have conversations with Emba. Obama be ono da wie hey, don't mean kasakra. I say oh yeah dede one asun. And come up here and
after sex no. Like you don't mean anything again.
You can tell say you were just there for sex. Come up here and you to me. Hey, we can't talk about this now. We can't. If you feel say you are teacher being we be got me friend ni bra say, uncle say. Meanwhile, as I say yeah. Say na ye bon come easily. And this say me drink and sana. Sometimes I say oh drink. One kasakwa you even have a conversation with yourself. Say. Before I even come to the person, I say, why intimidated? Obi wa o fi na ne kunu o ti say, wa buy free juma pena ehu. I hear that a lot from women because on my own kasa, into obi wa baby tolerate sir to a point. Na a meme na says I'm kind of then.
Now I feel
it's like you know what's here, you know what Charlie Massa. Into can no no so okay.
Since na bi mo so kasa. Na na oba no te sadada e bia na power
that want to me kind of
and what they humanity
also me can be say obi wo ho naturally e bi on board and that person who to me call me background e be say na raising into anger no e wo ho
okay
obi wo or you in pain and then cinema no you be brain no or kika na adwin ni ade and all that. It's not even only about the the boyfriend. It's against the whole world. Obi wo o hia help.
Okay. And I also now onim senka. Obey ne party. Also now you tend to be something else.
You understand?
Right.
Okay. It's not using the word abuse.
Right.
Yeah.
Baby your end here obi wo ha o hia help no. And the story be bad dream. There was
you hold on. You back story no. Abusi ya be 4 lines no e dia atumu so betimi aba mo bi na watching and that you be say or ba obu ade. Can I get to a point how betimi disrespecting the crew? Na or disrespecting the crown na. Ade na ya na koba e ma timi disrespected very much you once respected. Ade na ya na eba. Sa suban na sha wadada. And what they attack. And now so timi say bibi na pusu oba no. And a wo yi ni subadi. Ade a chere bema na to betimi afrey na watching their family numbers ni bi oti then frey na eni enkomo. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Ima.
That's Andrea.
I don't feel yet, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yo, it's you.
Yeah, I'm a person of what now is not the point. Maybe I'm the devil small over here, the child.
You.
And I thought to me, child, there's I do my question.
Oh, no. I have friend again.
I'm just here.
Gil.
Oh, I do my question. Can I know the man?
I saw one day.
Ajimon Krudu. Rollins here.
Oh, it's not friend. Oh, okay.
I ate you.
Magia to
oh, yeah. The trouble of women. That will be this. As some of them, you mean me, I hear you more. Your baby or more, or the Sudan this year. No one year, no one in Sudan. The honorable sense of Shaba on your papa. And our baby on more, only the and some of them are about this year. But you believe in a year from now. And it's a fairly bad every day, man. Even if you believe, I saw a while. Let's say you see the cock of some them. And then no matter the edge when I was at you. It's in myself. I saw the cock of them and other cock of them. And so you believe you. Let's say you're able to see back. And now, let's say this is the idea of what they were talking. When you hear, you need. And I'm a near thing. And this one, on far finishing them, they'll be work. The same panel. So when you are so, now for 5 chances to go for another people who was one. Even when you're ready on 5 minutes, you know, do a damn anonymity. Like to know that this is no good one. You don't move because you know. The actually is going to what they do and the new year. And now then it's actual. What are not happening? After that, I have to Mama. It's how you mean in Napa. You know, I can't one touch you. Son of you, son of you. You know, the Bama knows, how about me call one of them bomb up on my city. The more not going on warfare, and I see the lady did not go to Fana. Last only she bought a woman, and what the other fact. Then I let that I know teaching. Or the case you want here. Cause some new food that it's in the next time I was ready to tell. All that back on. And so, yeah, when the shooting the body, they are the shooting the grandma, or say you share them. You are your proper decision. I don't have to have the wrong person. One that has more idea, and also have himself. And I'm very good for them. I'm very good at that. I can say. Yes, you know, and I got my own from them. And I got my own. If you're a me, one of the children, so by himself. If somebody had the extra, in the sense of the cover, or something I saw the way, it's a bit issue back home.
Yo, Ima, ever that what's in your budget, so I'm so futuno. So a fire soon until we also bet me after now watching at the conversation. Francis.
Say there is no campaign after election. What is that? Okay. Couple be tenancy. Now, when it comes to sex, every day now there is a problem. Every day there was a problem. But before our relationship, it wasn't so. Once a while, Obano happening already do it.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, right.
So, omu problems in never no mobile counseling or so for no mukasa yedin komo no say na during relationship time no Obana ba bema honuma okono she was raped.
She was raped.
Yes.
So that's always had been at the back of her mind.
Because of that fear, no. Omanti miang solve na or the firm ko worry, no. Months later they worry, and no, na cause omu problem, no.
Sure.
You get it? It is a one name or baby say ya. Obeka say, if it yasi na she was okay, but you worry you know na. So, a communication.
Thank you.
If you don't communicate with your partner, hardly would you know the problem I have. Okay? Give my example be of a brand here or say, oh, I'm cooking, I'm doing this. Now, go beside one day, this should be a coffee problem.
Cause me drop it.
Yeah, a coffee problem. I'm like that. Me a baby and a year, na me share on me bibia. You can help. But say me jai enko tenasi. Na ye die enfa.
Okay. I see obviously I won't answer no as a course name but better na I drop it. I don't know why. The director I'm already now want to turn my year for my main Facebook live na me reading crop one be messages on what by 4080 NGH. But so no matter what you do to a woman, she will disrespect you. Women are like kids. Hi.
Wow.
That's okay.
Yeah. He's not even done.
If you do,
he's not done. Let me finish. If you like, buy them the word. She would disrespect you when she called you and didn't pick up. Women are God and they are dangerous too.
Such a mindset.
So such a man would have a problem.
Every woman.
Such a man would have a problem
with every
in his
woman.
in relationship near Wariemu because that is
the mindset.
psyche.
Yes.
Adwenya or the ato hono. Eti obana bana or ye kura obeka say ohun so ye pretender.
Yes.
What you say? Obana or ye kura ohun so ye pretender. Until one day obe ye bribia obana be hit him or say say me kai. Say ya no mute but no. Ejina adwen a wo di ama ho. Any the mindset a wo di ama ho. Eti obi say no. Obi say no. Agi so wakohia ono ne kan. Ewa Wariemu. Before then they are the people. Reagan, American President Beckham, you pull a gun, I pull a gun, then we sit down and talk. What you hear?
Right, exactly.
That is the kind of person. You pull a gun, I pull a gun, we sit down and talk. But Okoshia, a softer one, or nobody, then it becomes a problem for some of us in Kayensu, that kind of lady. What you see? So that is life.
Okay. I see.
Sorry. Not never there come about Obama near one from. I experienced same story. And see up to now, any relationship be a Cumbia affected in terms of sex. Ebina me bound chain. Na me debate 3 days. Me expect so ni me baby once. Say to aswa. I see say oh hame. I yeah, all of the sudden na me oha na me call relationship off.
Kasa.
Wow.
Off. Me capture. Let's call it ye diamond.
But you can't change the reason now.
Because because
so it was only one guy.
Okay.
Who were able to ask me say
what the
Bibi say my fa Bibi say mana because anytime on me baby and then me catch her in the story and said this is the story. I went to escort my mom when I was coming and then I know the guys so I just communicated with them.
Hello, good morning, Kafra. Hello.
Good morning.
What do you think about you? Although your friend was there, because I'm free.
The family around Mr. Steve Dan Suman.
You. Around my too.
Okay. So you can send me to the program.
Okay. You too.
Like girl kind male audience now.
Yeah.
I think the attitude Ghanaian men they don't like communication.
Yes.
Because when you say no, that's the number of can be here. They will lose because now we are emotional when we are pouring it out. I mean, we are really taking a lot, and they can't come. Only that we limit trap now. They can't. We said I'm at fault. There's no way I'll give it the audience. But when I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. My point is let's settle it. That's it. And it's a lot. It's an idea in marriages, in fiances, and everything is communication. And men, mostly Ghanaian men, communication. Then they have a fire trauma.
Okay.
Into the moment, so you do have me coming, can talk about it? And you say they lose it because why is it?
Okay.
So they just always want us to keep things under the carpet and let's move on. And it's just the point that if he doesn't want to listen to you, you become rude. So you have to listen and then go there. They say, and then they take it from there. And then they are like, my wife is respectful. The girlfriend, but I'm sorry, once said, I'm sorry, the first minister, the boyfriend, and it's place when it gets there, you have to, that is the only way you can voice out. And that's our weakness, the Ghanaian men. The only thing is, and the couple say they are more. No family will say you are going to marry that lady. To go against you in your mother's side, your father's side, your husband's, everywhere. But against you of that will not be talking about. We have to talk about these things. And you guys are doing a good job. Communication is the best. And our Ghanaian men lack it.
Yeah, they are just some machine. Why are they? Naturally, say, for men, woman in your communication. The only time a bit flew about not open voice, say it out. No, that is the timer. One more to say yes, you are talking, and that's why buses why must smoothly.
What would the aspect of that banner or voice out? I had to say one pipe. Yeah, they stop gap. Asha no. Stop gap. Asha no. Say flu na with time na stop gap na you lose na bua then obeka say isu na hadwen so woman no kwan man spell out nkakra
one stop it
because you are the only guy I mean who is or favor mouth some guys will be here and the things they will say about you
because you see I think it comes with his experience
the thing is
director the MC was saying go better na how because they will say that
me ever dem in so ati hanu man ka efu atuma enyi we
yes so the man munti na ogi kan
no
see
wait say if it's you see that a guy like this who have a lot of females around him you never understand
the thing is ope asundue ewo wa brabo mu a
so you to bring it
Opa asumdue.
Opa
asumdue wo wawa brabo mu a. Make peace for your own self.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay, me wo we ade ehye me so. Ehye me so a metimi flare up.
Right.
Me wie kwatena se ade.
Anyway.
Me wie kwatena se ana ade manye ne se ya akabe bua o. So I find peace for myself. Okay. In wrapping up, I'll wrap up on a sad note. Okay. Saturday, Tiasempa. Okay. Your colleague back, your former colleague back. Your makeup artist blessing. Okay. She gave up. Ah. She gave up. It was a sad one. But all I say is condolence to the family. Okay. They should take heart. And you know the irony. You know she's called April because she was born on April. I only know her as Blessing. She's April Blessing. Oh, okay. She was born on April and she died on April. Oh, so sad. So sad. Once I'm my conversation crying. Right. Akusia.
Yeah. Bema. So that you know about the fire, you know. And Bema bo now complaining and man communication na okay, you know. O catch no adua we enye adua we enye no ntio now step out to penny bia na no so akọ enyi pa boni asa we ni chi yes exactly otimi bia na no catch we say odimi chi e na wan kasa o ton ho sister kan sem bi say bema bi wo ho a de wo be ka won sem bema bi timi catch we say ene wofu uka me ade a chi ka no ba na fu se put me off and
especially say one woman a na
they be comparing to other women.
Right now maybe fat late night. Yes, late night at the day into not Sunday morning to go I put it off. May say meko. O start to cancel me no me kwa no.
Them say me easy mount you be here now.
Oh, that be me no you see when our sister was talking let me there or make it point when I come baby I don't expect you to spend what I say me yeah it's no semishona oh hamia because already more on okay me da say me fa akwanya we so na ma wish me dofo bi birthday
sorry
Mr. Edward Opoku our estate Ose Neyure, Annie Neyure, esse or wishing a happy birthday. Ernestina, Quatin, and any Abema Isaac. Almost say, I'm always show more brown or happy birthday. And then can say, and then I would Bibia or then Sabe soon be in a me and money and quain and mano. Yes.
Okay, Funka.
Who's the last call I know can say Obia sorry keke say all disrespect you. Especially Obia only more relationship, my only net that it's near at the end. Definitely respect for her. Okay. So before we bear Sesano, just said more relationship, but more respecting each other. So I send back, more discussing what I said about Obia feel say, oh, at least my mistake say mini obi say so there should be communication like she said. Yes, they are very very important.
Okay abusia for na chese enem penifo be boa e man komo no ye de ehhehye so e de ma wono meaning say wasua bibi kakra e de afri mu na yes sorry so no aboafo and omo so ya say madwuma de we yetimi de bro real quick na yemfa NC Lion Crest Empire Consult Limited abusia for de omo ya ne sense ase e wo moton we nkongota asase bi e kina ho na langa de sam ne e twe court here and there bi sa omo nsase ne de wo to ya pe na e ho nkrata nyina no legally na che say ye ja ho a keys ana say e ho nkrata sam nyina ye ja ye gu nsam na de ba ko omo kire mu ni say womo hono nya asase keke no moton abusia wo to asase ne wie ya wo pese e bia survey e be survey de mawa ene so so womo ye wo pese ye draw ye odan ya obesi no e ho plan so so womo be si womo ye de ama wo pese ye nsi dan no fancy so a ni nyina so so womo ye bi e wo ho e bo a womo je so de kete wa bi enti womo kire mu a wo pe asase e wo ba bia ya me be bodin na womo e kire mu na chese e ho so so betimi enya bi e de ato e ye shy hills womo kire mu a e bi e wo ho lome womo wo bi e wo ho and na face to crash so womo wo bi e wo ho chese miaye bebere won kra wa se ya nsase no ubenya bi esoso ato ebo no se de sikan keto e bi nti abaya ne mbrantie ene ya sika kakra wo botom no bakakra kokoto wasan so mu kire mu a wotie half pe na yenya bread ama wo na afa so nya aka na ya spread it no wetia ne nkakra abusia from mo number we so 0598 3022220 me san some funny biem 0598 3022220 ofra wo mo a enkomo bia wo so no wo no ebedi After so a year visionary home of peace for the aged. Abusia almost was so yase. Was se wo penny bi wo fie ho na ebia woni bra ba hwe wo mo a ene so nti no wo ho enti fa penny ni fa bra wo mo na nya bre kwa abonten so ko pa adwuma ye na nyeska kakra fa gu botom na wo mo so so nhwe wo maame wo papa na nani so afi ede amawo abusia ko wo mo ho a adefis bia o mo sidie si ho no ultra modern one pa enti wo papa wo maame wo nana no ekọ no nani ebetimi ache wo mo so betimi afre wo mo number to so 0542922939 me sign so to be 0542292239 fra wo mo na wo mo nye wo so na afi wo papa wo maame obusiani na wo fie na wanyini no wo montimi hwe no emfama e da no person panifo e be kan ye ho ani wo mo bo aye man komo ne yetimi e de hyehye so e de ema wo yenya kosua adepa wo ye media personality na no pe wo be kan ye ho sa so na ye girl pam ka so be kan ye Francis so ye dmo home based here Monsieur Frank Santo Juliet ye dmo home based e china ye na ho